Backdoor Hannah Dugan, and she was the judge seen here who came out and scolded these federal agents seated on the bench who showed up to do their job.
Her actions that day leading to her arrest and indictment in a story that's now gone national.
We're seeing Judge Hannah Dugan outside her courtroom April 18th wearing her black robes, appearing to confront several federal agents. Is seen in several of the videos leaving by that other door. One prosecutors say was used by jurors and not open to the public.
Backdoor Dugan busted on camera. We got Freedom of Information Act public records requests now hitting. News media saying, can we get copies of those surveillance files over there? And now they have dropped. We got two of them queued up here. One came out from this 12 WISN and another one came out from TMJ4 News, showing us different compilations of what they received. But the case, of course, involves Backdoor Hannah Dugan, and she was the judge seen here who came out and scolded these federal agents seated on the bench who showed up to do their job. There was an illegal alien showing up for court. He had been charged with assault for beating several people who were victims in the courtroom. And as soon as she learned, because someone notified her from security, that ICE agents were there, this is what happened. She came out and violated her oath of office and also violated the law. Now she's being prosecuted accordingly. Of course, this case is being prosecuted in the Eastern District of Wisconsin. We saw she got some new attorneys on this case and it is proceeding forward. But one bit of evidence that hopefully will be presented to the jury is this video assembled here for us by the news media. Here's what they said.
By 12 News just today is giving us our first look at the confrontation between a Milwaukee County judge and federal agents inside the county courthouse.
Her actions that day leading to her arrest and indictment in a story that's now gone national. Judge Hannah Dugan is accused of trying to help Eduardo Flores Ruiz evade ICE agents. He was scheduled to be in Dugan's courtroom in a domestic violence case.
12 News' Nick Bohr is live at the courthouse this afternoon. Nick, we got that video in response to an open records request today. County officials gave us quite a large file late this morning, and we've been combing through that video all day.
Yeah, clapping.
We sure have, but for the first time, we see Judge Hannah Dugan up on the 6th floor here interacting with those federal agents 1 month ago, and how the wanted man left the courthouse with an agent trailing behind him, and for the first time how he was arrested out front here. For the first time, we're seeing Judge Hannah Dugan outside her courtroom April 18th wearing her black robes, appearing to confront several federal agents there to arrest Eduardo Flores Ruiz, a Milwaukee man and Mexican national charged locally with 3 counts of domestic battery. This video, released by Milwaukee County through an open records request, is part of the evidence in the case against Judge Dugan, who's charged with obstructing a federal investigation, concealing Flores Ruiz, allowing him to leave her courtroom by a different door after sending the agents to speak to the chief judge. Flores Ruiz
removed them, right? Removed them from that location. Can you come follow me? Let's go down, talk to the chief judge. Brought him down to their office.
In black with his attorney is seen in several of the videos leaving by that other door. One prosecutors say was used by jurors and not open to the public. As he leaves, though, he is seen in the hallway followed by another agent.
There he is.
As Flores Ruiz gets into the elevator to leave, the agent slips in as well. According to the criminal complaint against Dugan, that agent followed them down. The agent seen here following out of the building downstairs, and once backup arrived, they tried to arrest Flores Ruiz, who another video shows ran north in front of the courthouse for nearly a block before agents caught up with him and arrested him. Federal agents arrested Dugan herself a week later.
And Nick, it is not often we get responses to open records requests this quickly, or even when they're a part of an open investigation, particularly a federal investigation. Do you know why the county released that video now?
Well, that's unclear. We did ask, of course. We made the request immediately when the incident happened here at the courthouse. We did ask the U.S. Attorney's Office, which is prosecuting Dugan, about that video released today, whether they signed off on it or were even aware of it. They responded, though, with a no comment.
Nick Bohr live outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse here this afternoon. Eduardo Flores Ruiz's domestic violence case is moving through the Milwaukee County Court. He is, however, in federal custody on his immigration arrest. The FBI arrested Judge.
All right, so Dugan busted on video, and there was another montage put together by another news site. Let's see if we get any different footage from them.
Video from the Milwaukee County Courthouse giving us a look at what went down last month between Judge Hannah.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a different angle over here, right? So see, those are the federal agents. These two judges come out with their robes, like, let's go take care of business over here. I'm gonna talk to the ICE agents in my courtroom? No.
Dugan, a team of federal agents, and a man wanted on an immigration warrant. It shows those agents in plain clothes trying to blend in. in until Judge Dugan calls them out. Steve Shamrez walks us through the
Removes them. Okay, they were outside of her courtroom. Removes them. Go down to the judge's chamber so that they can sneak them out.
pictures.
Judge Dugan, still in her courtroom robe, walks up to two men on a bench in the hallway. There's no audio, but after a few seconds of their conversation, both men get up and walk off. Those are the federal agents waiting to take Eduardo Flores Ruiz into custody. A few minutes later, we see Flores Ruiz back in the hallway with his lawyer, a third federal agent, leaning
That's the ICE agent right there walking and right knows exactly what's going on.
against the wall, turns and follows them out. We see the three of them again walking out through a security checkpoint. First Flores Ruiz and his lawyer, and then the agent in his brown shirt. A low-key pursuit that continues through a tunnel out the building. The agent just 8 steps behind. Outside the building, the pace picked up. You can see people sprinting across 10th Street. The feds say agents were chasing down Flores Ruiz as he tried to run, a pursuit that ended seconds later, with the agents returning and Flores Ruiz in custody.
Amazing.
And Judge Hannah Dugan was arrested a week later by federal agents. She's been charged with concealing an individual to prevent arrest and obstruction.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more video there that is going to come out at some point. But man, this dude is smiling right there. You saw that? He's like right there. You can see that in that like frame right there. See if it plays.
Into the elevator to
Right there, boom. Oh, getting out of here. Got private access. It's like I got a little entourage helping me escape any consequences. Nope, not so fast. So she is now caught in high resolution footage for all to see. And we had her plea arraignment. That was all held on the 15th. And so the case is still moving its way through the court. But Judge Dugan busted, and the jury, we think, will agree.